Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hope you're having a great day today. Let's hop into our email. Let's see what we've got. Let's see here. Let's do this. This is a fix. Says, can you help me out with something? I need you to repair my rig. You'll need to diagnose what's wrong with it. The computer just reboots randomly. It's really annoying. Looks a bit bland in there. Some plastic, orange, white, green cables might make it look nicer. Plastic, orange, white, green. We'll have to see if we have those. It's urgent, so please hurry. Look forward to hearing back from you, Steve. So Steve needs us to take a look at his PC. Let's take a look and see what he's got here. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's check real quick. Let's see if we have those orange. What were they? Orange, white, green cables. Orange, white, green. Oh, we do. Excellent. 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 This one's due in 2 days. Let's do this one. It says, hiya. If I don't get a new computer soon, I'm going to scream. I'm hyped for this new game I just got, but my PC won't run it. It's called Flight Simulator. It's 2 days, a reasonable deadline. Seagate components are meant to be the bomb. I like nice and shiny new components. So budget of $2,750. Play Flight Simulator at recommended spec. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And then I think there was one. Here's one. It's due tomorrow. Says, good day. Got a request for a new PC. For performance, does 11,686 sound like a fair benchmark target? Can you get it done before tomorrow? Have you heard of AMD? They're meant to be pretty good. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I would like new ones, please. So a budget of $4,500 for a 3D Mark score of 11,686. Let's go ahead and accept that one. I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some parts put in the cart for this build, and I will be right back. All right, for this build, we're going to get a Gigabyte X570 Gaming X motherboard, a Ryzen 9 3950X, a Gigabyte air cooler, 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z RGB 8 gig, 4400 megahertz, 2 Gigabyte RTX 2080 Supers, a Gigabyte 850 watt power supply, Gigabyte 1 terabyte NVMe drive, 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. We're going to put all of that in the Corsair Crystal Series 570X RGB case. We're also going to add in 3 more SP120 RGB fans. Okay, let's go back to this other build for Flight Simulator. Let's pull up Will It Run. Let's take a look at Flight Simulator. They wanted a recommended spec. Okay. So an i5 6600K and a GTX 980. Pretty sure for their budget, though, we can put in some parts that are much newer and much better. So I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this build, and I will be right back. For this Flight Simulator build, we're going to go with the colorful CVM Z390M Gaming Pro V20 motherboard, an i7 9700K, Ryzen Tech MYA RBW air cooler, 2 sticks of Patriot Viper LED in white, it's 8 gig, 3200 megahertz, a colorful iGame RTX 2080 Ti Advanced, 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, 512 gig M.2 drive, 750 watt Corsair power supply. We're going to put all of that in the NZXT H400 in black. Make sure we got all this for next day delivery. Let's buy it now. Make sure we selected all the things. Or accepted, not selected, accepted all the things. Let's go into our day. Get in all of our parts. And we can get to work. All right. Let's get this repair up here on the bench. Get our cases put around. And then let's get our post-it notes put with the right case. So Unlucky Smoke goes with this one. And Seabell goes with that one. So let's take a look at this first. See if we can figure out what's going wrong. It does not power on at all. Let's get this case taken apart. Let's check the most obvious thing first. Let's pull this power supply out. See if it's broken. Take a look here. Power supplies. It is very broken. Very broken. Okay, let's see. Do we have one of those in stock? We do not. Let's go order one. It's the Thermaltake Smart Pro 850. Let's see. Power supplies. It is this one. Should we just go ahead and order it and hope that's all that's wrong? Ooh, we want to waste that $100. You know what? Let's toss one of our power supplies in here. Let's see. 850. The Silverstone ought to do it. Let's put that in. Let's cable it up real quick. Let's make sure everything works. And if it all works, we'll just go get that power supply. Still saying diagnose and fix. I'm seeing all the fans spinning. So it may just be a virus problem. Let's grab our USB drive. Well, let's get the virus scanner on here. We'll see if this thing has a virus problem. Maybe. Man, it's moving slow. Yes, restart, please. Okay. Scan this thing for viruses. 0. 0. So something else is still broken. Something else is still broken. Well, let's power this down. Let's start pulling parts out of here. Let's see if we can figure it out. Could it be their hard drive? Let's take a look. Storage. Sure enough. 500 gig Seagate Barracuda. Let's go put one of those in the cart as well. 500 gig. There we go. Let's hope that's all that's wrong. Let's go ahead and order all of this for same-day delivery. Let's start replacing some of these parts. Let's get our power supply out of here. We don't need this thing. And let's get their new one installed. Let's get rid of that broken one. Grab the new one. And they wanted some weird color. Plastic. White, orange. Orange, white, green. I bet that's it. Let's cable stuff up with the orange, white, green. Let's also get their new hard drive in. Sell off the broken one. Oops, that's not the new one. Let's grab their new one. Get that installed. Let's cable that up as well. Formatting. I don't know why it's booting from that drive. Well, let's fix that though. Let's hop into the BIOS. Let's make sure this thing boots. Was it previously booting from that? That doesn't make any sense. Let's turn their XMP on. It says their boot device is an SSD. That was weird. Huh. Okay. Well, we're going to call that done because it says it's all fixed. Let's get this case put back together. Let's power this down. We've got to put a PSU cradle on. And we'll get the side panel put on. And we'll get this thing out in the hallway. We can start on our flight simulator build. Let's get this case taken apart. Or at least let's get the parts off of it that are in our way from building. Let's see, we can get this out of the way as well. There we go. Let's get our motherboard in there. We've got the colorful CVN Z390M motherboard. Get that installed. We will get this thing ready for our CPU and 2 sticks of RAM. Well, let's grab our CPU. We've got the 9700K going in there, as well as 2 sticks of Patriot Viper RAM. Let's get both of those in. Oh, almost grabbed the used one. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. Let's see, I believe we're putting an M.2 drive in here, if I remember right. Got the Patriot Scorch going in, I think. Yep. Let's get that installed. Let's get some thermal paste on the CPU. We can get the CPU cooler on there. It is the Ryzen MYA RBW. Get that installed. Let's come around to this side of the case. Let's go ahead. Let's grab the hard drive we're going to put in. This is the 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. It goes right there. We'll also grab our power supply. Got the, not the Silverstone, it's the Corsair RM750X. We'll get that installed as well. Then we can grab the graphics card. It's the colorful iGame RTX 2080 Ti Advanced OC Edition. We'll get that installed. Looking pretty nice. Let's cable this thing up. Let's see what we've got here. Well, that colorful stuff has like a red and white. Do we have red and white cables? Got purple and white. We have everything but red and white. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. We've got this ketchup and mustard. I don't care for that. I don't care for that at all. Let's see. Maybe we can go black and red. Or this red, white, blue. Maybe we'll try red, white, blue. Let's see how that looks. Let's get everything cabled up. There we go. Let's go ahead, grab a USB drive. We'll get that installed. Let's remove this. Let's put a few pieces back on this case, like the PSU mount. And the PCI lock. Get those 2 parts put back on. Let's power this thing up. Let's hop into the BIOS. Turn our XMP on. Let's make sure we're booting from our M.2 drive. And we'll let this thing load up the operating system. Alright, do we even need to change any colors? I don't know that we do. Looks pretty good. Pretty dang good. Let's get the side panels put back on this thing. We can take a quick look at it. Yeah. Not bad at all. Let's go put this thing out in the hallway. We can get started on this next build. Let's get this case taken apart. So we need to take the top off. The dust filter. And this side. There we go. Let's start by putting... Whoops. Case fans. Let's start by putting some case fans in here. We ordered 3 case fans. Put 2 up here in the top and 1 in the back. Got 1 more here. Get that installed there. Now we can go ahead and grab our motherboard. We'll get that installed next. We've got the Gigabyte X570 Gaming X. We'll get this thing ready for CPU and RAM. These only open on the one side. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Let's get our CPU. We've got the Ryzen 9 3950X. Beast of a processor. Absolute beast. Let's grab our RAM next. We've got 2 sticks of G-Skill Trident Z 8 gig 4400 megahertz. Get those installed. Get this thing ready. We've got 2 graphics cards going in here. And we also have an M.2 drive, so let's grab that next. Got the Gigabyte 1TB NVMe drive. We've also got Seagate Barracuda, a 3TB drive. Let's install that as well. While we're on this side of the case, let's go ahead and get our power supply in. Got the Gigabyte Aorus 850 watt power supply. We'll get that installed as well. Get some thermal paste on this CPU. We can go ahead and get our cooler installed. We got the Gigabyte ATC 700. Lots of Gigabyte parts in this build. All right, next we've got 2 Gigabyte graphics cards, 2 RTX 2080 Supers. We'll get those in. I think we are about ready to cable this thing up. That's not what I meant to click. Let's click cables. See what we've got. I know Gigabyte stuff a lot of times lights up orange. So, let's see what we've got that's got some orange. We've got a white and orange. I wonder how that would look. Let's try it. Let's cable it up. We absolutely hate it. We'll swap it out with something else. Let's get everything cabled up. There we go. Put a little bit of this case back together. Let's get this grid back up on top. You can also put the top panel on. We will go ahead and grab our USB drive and get that installed as well. Let's power this thing on. We'll hop into the BIOS real quick. Make sure our XMP's on. Make sure we're booting from our NVMe drive. We'll let this thing install the OS. Let's see, do we need to adjust any colors? Maybe these sticks of RAM that are red. The white lights are perfect. Let's get our lighting app on. Let's get 3D Mark on. We'll let this thing restart. We'll adjust a couple of lights, and then we'll get to running a 3D Mark. Let's just change these 2 sticks of Trident Z. Let's see, how do I make that work? There we go. Perfect. I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. So there you have it, 19,145. We needed a 3D Mark score of 11,686. We definitely got that. Let's put this case back together, or at least get the side panels put on it. We can get this thing out in the hallway. We should be able to collect some money. Let's take a quick look at this thing. I think it turned out really nice. Let's get it out in the hall. Let's collect some money. Let's collect this one. I don't know why we got 4 stars, but hey, whatever. Let's see, what was another one? This one, the one we just put out in the hall, let's collect that one. 5 stars, perfect. And then this one from C. Bell, let's collect that one. 5 stars, very, very nice. Got some daily deals, got some more emails. I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified every time a video goes live. Stay safe out there, guys. Be sure to wash your hands, and I will see you in the next episode.